Guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a skeleton skull type of look, but I'm gonna make it a pink one. So hey guys, so here I'm just blending some foundation onto my eyelids just so that way the color can be a little bit more pigmented and it'll stay longer. If you see me singing throughout this video, I was playing music in the background and I figured that you guys would not want to hear all that music. Some clips I might play some I might not. So here I'm just adding a pink pigment to my face. I'm using actually a blush and I'm going for a pink skeleton type of look. So also it's a messy skeleton. I wanted it to look messy and grungy. So here I'm just continuing to pack that onto my face. Continuing to pack that on and clearly singing and jamming to my music. I brought it down to my neck as well. It's a little bit patchy, but we fix that later on. I'm bringing that pink color back onto my crease as well. And here I took a black paint and I am just beginning to draw my teeth. I looked to the side a few times for reference. I was looking at a picture. So here I'm just carving out the cheekbones. And to save you a few extra steps, when you do that part, if you recreate this or if you look at this for reference, when you do the cheekbone, just bring it down instead of up. I fix it later on in the video, you'll see. It helps create more of a carved cheekbone kind of look. Here I'm just mapping out the nose as well. And then I'm going to fill it in with the black paint. Also, make sure to set this black paint with black eyeshadow as well. Here I'm just outlining the hollows of my eyes, like my eye bag area. I look really concentrated in this video. Come here, honey. Here I'm beginning to draw the teeth. And I'm looking over for reference at the picture that I have on my computer. So here I'm just beginning to shade in my nose. I had made a mistake, so I was cleaning it with a sponge. Now I'm redrawing it and I'm looking at a picture for reference because I was having trouble with this for some reason. I kept making it too big or too wide and I got a little frustrated for a second there. I had to edit that clip out. And now I'm just filling it in with black paint. And And you could use a bigger brush. I was using a pretty small brush because I didn't want to mess up the details. But to save time, you can use a bigger brush to fill in the nose. See the face I just made? I'm not satisfied with that nose. Pose. Did you see that? Strike a pose. Here, I'm just blending out the edges a little bit. You don't have to do that, but if I wanted it to be a messy look, like I said, so I just blended them out a little bit. So here, I'm just shading in where I'm going to draw the teeth for this look. You want to shade it in with a darker pink or even a purple. I went in with purple. And I just began shading that area. And I also shade my cheekbones, the temples of my head, and continuing to shade in all the teeth as well. Here I'm shading in the temples of my forehead, my jawline, and I'm not doing this in any specific way. I'm just shading in a bit messily. Oh, jamming out, jamming out. And we're just continuing to shade here. I know you also want to shade in around the eyebrows, shading in my neck area. And this is all with that purple color. Shading in around the eyebrows, continuing on the forehead and under the eye, because you want to create a bag in a way. You want it to look as tired as possible. Now I'm taking that purple color and I'm shading in my crease. And this step is really kind of unnecessary because I'm going to go in with a black shadow after. Oh, there we go again. I wonder what song I was listening to. Here, I'm fixing the cheekbones because you want it to go down instead of up, so that way it creates a more carved out cheek effect. And now I'm shading in that area as well. Now I'm taking a black shadow and I'm just going to shade in my cheekbones. I'm going to shade in around my temples as well. I'm going to also go in with my eyes, and this really defines the cheekbone area and gives it that skeleton slash skull effect. I really think it completes the look. You also want to make sure that you set all of the black paint that you used on your face, because if you're wearing this out, you don't want it to go anywhere. And if you're wearing it to a party, you're going to be getting lit. You don't want it to move. You know what I mean? So here, just continue shading. And you want to do this with a pretty fluffy brush so it's easy to blend. I'm going to get new lighting. This lighting isn't the best, but you know, I told myself I was going to start YouTube before 2020, so that's what I'm doing. And here I just begin to take a white cream color and I begin drawing in my teeth. I fast forwarded a little bit because I did take a lot of time doing this. Now I wanted the teeth to be messy. Like I said, take a shot every time I say I want the look to be messy. But I did do the teeth pretty messily. You just kind of want to point the edges on the bottom to make them look a bit pointy. But I'm not doing these in any specific way either. This look is really kind of just to have fun, and you don't have to be too much of a perfectionist with it. There are more other intricate looks that I will be doing, but to start off, I figured I would do something that's good for beginners and people that are more um, experienced with makeup can make their own twist on it, and they can do something that is a lot more intricate. But we're continuing to shape the teeth, and it's gonna go all the way to the end of the line that you made. Then you're gonna take that same white color and you're gonna start highlighting areas of your face. So I'm highlighting my chin, singing as well. I'm highlighting my cheekbone area. And you wanna make sure to blend it in. And then you're gonna go over it again with a little bit more product, and you're gonna wanna make it a very visible highlight. Continue that on the other side as well. Oh, I guess I like that part of the song. And then you're gonna highlight the areas of your neck. Make sure you fix your hair. And then you're going to add that same white line on the top of your eyebrows, kind of like carving them out a little bit. And then what I did was I brought it around my eye, kind of like in a outline C shape. And I'm also going to highlight the bag area under my eye, under eye. It helps make the cheekbones pop more. And then here, I am just going in with that black shadow again and going over any splotchy areas that I see. Bringing that black shadow under my eye as well, so that way it is nice and defined. Continuing to add more black shadow. And you're also going to shadow that highlight area on top of your eyes as well. And then I'm adding pink to the inner corner just to make the pink stand out a little bit more. Here, I'm pushing my hair back and I'm taking that white paint and putting it all along my hairline. And we have reached the end of the video, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.